As a small to medium-sized enterprise, you are required to comply with the Consumer Guarantees Act. We are going to explain this act using a scenario involving Bob's Bikes and our consumer Fred.
Bob's Bikes in Auckland manufactures and sells bicycles and cycling accessories to consumers as well as providing bicycle repair services. Bob employs 3 people to help him run the shop, so he considers his business to be a small enterprise. Bob and his employees often check the stock to ensure that it is not faulty and that it is therefore of an acceptable quality and fit for purpose. On Wednesday, 5th of June 2019, Fred goes to Bob's Bikes and purchases a new bike for his upcoming mountain biking trip. Fred is covered by the Consumer Guarantees Act because he is a consumer purchasing goods from a business which sells items that are usually for household or personal use. Fred fits the definition of a consumer because he A. acquired the bicycle from a supplier of goods of a kind ordinarily acquired for personal, domestic, or household use, and B. did not acquire the bicycle for the purpose of resupplying it in trade, using it in the course of the process of production or manufacture, or repairing or treating trade other goods or fixtures on land. Under the Consumer Guarantees Act, Fred is given several guarantees upon his purchase of the new bike. These guarantees are A. The bicycle must be of an acceptable quality. B. It must be fit for the particular purpose that he purchased it for. C. The bicycle must match the description given to Fred. D. It must also match the model used for demonstration. E. That Fred will have ownership once purchase is complete. F. The bicycle must be reasonably priced. And G. The bike will be delivered on time or in an agreed time.
Because Bob's Bikes is also the manufacturer of the goods they sell, under the CGA, they also guarantee that A. Spare parts and repair facilities will be available for a reasonable time, and B. They will honour any warranty that comes with a bicycle. Fred goes mountain biking with his friends on the weekend, and a faulty bolt comes loose on his bike, causing him to fall off and injure himself. He takes the bicycle back to Bob's Bikes to be repaired. Service providers guarantee that their service will be A. Performed within reasonable care and skill, B. Fit for the particular purpose they were supplied, C. Completed within a reasonable time, and D. Reasonable price if no price was previously arranged. Fred's bicycle broke while he was riding it due to a bolt coming loose. Because he is unsatisfied with the bicycle he purchased from Bob's Bikes, as it does not meet the guarantees stated in the CGA, Fred has the right to a repair, replacement bike, or a refund. Because he injured himself when falling off the faulty bike, Fred also has the right to claim damages against the manufacturer, as the product was not of acceptable quality. When Fred fell off the bicycle, he cracked his helmet. This damage was foreseeable, so Fred can claim for consequential loss and receive replacement helmet from Bob's Bikes. George has opened a bike store in Nelson and is purchasing several different brands of bicycles from a variety of suppliers. George contacts Bob about purchasing a range of Bob's Bikes to sell in his new store. George and Bob have an option to contract out of the Consumer Guarantees Act because they are both in trade. Businesses can only contract out of the CGA if A. Dealing with another business or person in trade, B. Both sides agree this law won't apply, C. The agreement is in writing, and D. It's fair and reasonable to seller and business buyer to contract out. Fred's bicycle accident caused by the faulty bolt coming loose is covered by the CGA, so Bob's Bikes is required under the Act to provide Fred with a solution: repair, replace, or refund. Bob's Bikes does not help Fred, therefore not complying with the Consumer Guarantees Act. If the contract was signed before the 18th of June 2014, Bob's Bikes would be fined $200,000. However, because Fred purchased the bicycle on the 5th of June 2019, Bob's Bikes will be fined $600,000 for not complying with the Consumer Guarantees Act.